Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Sorry for the streaming issues. Okay, so it's back online. So today's match: BRITS versus AZIZ. What is their composition? Trincomalee, Essex, Cerberus for BRITS. So very early tournament composition. Most teams had those kinds of setups, and AZIZ went for Belle Poule, and Surprise, which I think they didn't have that the last time. I wonder if they didn't have a Ninger Meland, so they're using this PODW special combo composition. So I would expect them to be on Carronades, but let's just check that. So yeah, Carronade, and Carronade. Okay, so it's a full Carronade team for AZIZ. Let's have a look at BRITS. Carronade for the Essex, Carronade for the Trincomalee, and the Cerberus is probably going to be Carronades. True, it's Carronades too. Okay, so that's a full Carronade on Carronade loadout. And they are going for the win. They're trying to keep the win for them at that point. And Augustus is engaging Gameta. It seems the Cerberus made a better broadside at that Belle Poule, and managed to take some hits in the back instead of the broadside. So that's a good start for BRITS, even though it's a very, very low advantage. Meanwhile, Panda Vasily took a broadside from General Pa and answered that broadside. Okay, so Genovefo is trying to join his comrades, trying to come and help them. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, this was an unprepared match. Well, in fact, it was prepared, but it seems we didn't have any judge or streamers for that. So it was a last-minute match. We managed to get in. That's why I'm alone again. But oh well, it works. We made that a few times. It works. So you're just gonna have to keep hearing me alone and get seasick a bit, but that's all. So let's have a look what's happening here. Okay, so AZIZ is positioning on both sides, on engaging General Pa, and Drag Flake is trying to get back to him to try and help him, probably. Meanwhile, the Cerberus and the Surprise are dueling. Well, were dueling, but Augustus decided to come and help his lads. So they're... Oh, and he's going for the rack now. Oh, this could be nasty. No, he won't be able to block that. But he's gotta go on the other side, and they're just gonna try and then DPS Genovefo. I'm sorry, AZIZ. I'm gonna call you all AZIZ. It's easier for me. And in fact, I really like this team for one and only reason. I don't know them. I absolutely don't know them personally, but their name, AZIZ. Each time I hear that, it reminds me of the Fifth Element. AZIZ, light. I loved that passage, so I guess I like that team too. And well, the Brits are, you know, have a quite a big clan. We see them a lot in French waters, so we're used to them. Good players, good spirit. I really enjoyed PvPing against them. So we're having, yeah, Panda Vasily here is in a really bad shape for a surprise and for early match like that. It's we're 6 minutes in the match only, and he's half of both of his broadsides are down. However, you can see here the Cerberus of Augustus is also pretty well. It's taking damage. So Aziz is not, you know, is fighting back. In fact, they've been almost, you know, most of the time 2-on-1 or 3-on-1 in there, and then they managed to handle that. If you've seen some other matches, you'll be able to notice most of the matches are, you know, either a big melee or everybody starts hitting each other, turning in the wind, and it's all, you know, big mess, or it's a sort of ballet and people are following the wind, making a line, trying to isolate one person, kick the hell out of him, and then go to the next one. This match looks, well, looks like a ballet. They're, you know, trying to. I wonder why Vasily is not trying to, you know, he is trying to stop at that point, I think, but I don't understand why he's not just turning into the wind so his friends come. Okay, he's gonna do something pretty dangerous. He's gonna turn in this. Yeah, he's gonna turn in them, which can be done. But if they decide to try and block him, they could completely block him. Oh, he's gonna make it. That's the. Oh no, he's not. He's not gonna make it. He could have made it because he has a surprise, and surprise is really a good ship to turn. But unfortunately, Dragflake saw that coming and stopped. And hello, Game Over. Game Over, one of our Russian streamers, also playing from time to time with Rubly team, and someone I appreciate talking to, is in the chat. So he's asking, hey, will it be match SLRN versus LG? Well, Game Over, I hope the match won't be cancelled. I'm not sure I'll be able to stream it, unfortunately. Because I haven't slept much the past few days, and because I'm in this match, which is can't be in both matches. But I hope Steel Sandwich or MG will. Oh wait, still can't do it. I hope MG or Headwill will judge the match. Maybe drop in the DAS TeamSpeak and as soon as they finish their match, ask them if they're ready to join the next one. And yeah, I saw that you were doing it, streaming. So back to the match. What has happened? So ballet continues. Where is this surprise? Where are you, little surprise? Awkward? Oh, it's over there. So, Vasily is completely out of broadside HP on his right broadside. I'm not sure he has repaired yet. I think he has, because his left side seems to be stronger than before. Sorry for missing that, but I think he has repaired. So if he has, and his right side is out of HP, he's gonna sink at some point. So this is looking pretty bad for him at the moment. And Genovefo is isolated too now. So you see, Brits are really taking 2-on-1s and beating the shit out of one broadside, and then moving to the other. It's interesting actually, because one of his side is completely healed, and he's not repairing. So that means that the Brit actually on the second side, well, you know, they were both on one of his sides, and it seems one of the Brits was not shooting at him. He was probably shooting at the other one. So he's starting off the one on the right and preventing the one in the middle to turn and to get out, while his friend Drake was actually getting the broadside down. So they are absolutely not waiting any shoots. You know, they're not shooting both sides because they figured it would, you know, wouldn't make sense. And meanwhile, well, General Pa is finishing off the wounded enemy. So it could be a pretty good tactics if you think about it. I wonder if it's, you know, intended or not. Hey Toms, yeah, still is streaming. Well, was streaming at the moment, but he's not a judge anyway, so he couldn't judge. He's playing and he can't be in a team and be judged at the same time. So, though we could maybe make an exception, you know, we'll see. We'll see. It's 22:16, so yeah, can't remember the exact time of the next match. And meanwhile, Drake is ramming Genofo, whatever, the AZIZ guy in a bell pool. Is he trying to put him in the wind? Seems not. It's turning him in the exact opposite, so that's oh, someone's on fire here. Oh, Vasily is on fire, and he is sinking. Look at that. His cannons, rear cannons, are on the water, and you can see he's taking on water here. He's probably gonna sink in a very short time, like 15 to 30 seconds, I would say. Meanwhile, Dragflag is trying to finish off Gino, and Kameta is well, is going after Dragflag. And Vasily is out. First kill of the game. What time is it? 15 minutes and 10 seconds. So that's nice. That's a good performance. They focused on the surprise, which is one of the weakest ship ships of this game. Cerberus is supposed to be slightly less resilient, I would guess, but I'm not totally sure. It's less armed, has less broadside weight, but I'm not sure. I think it's a little less resilient than a surprise, though. I hate Cerberuses. I know it's kind of a good ship at some point. I just don't like it. Really don't. Looks ugly, and it looked even more ugly before when it was all red. Now well, it's kind of okay, but it still looks like a bathtub without water and floating in the middle of the sea. And Genovefo is repairing. Yep. There goes the repair. So Kameita came and prevented Dragflake from continuing here, enabling Geno to disengage and repair. That's a good move. So there you go. AZIZ team are pretty low, though they still have 2 bell pools, which is an extremely good ship, especially with carronades. And if you know how to use them, meaning sticking to when they get very close to, say, a trincomaly, they can prevent the entire top deck to hit them, because they're very low, and if they're in the right side of the wind, you see here, wait, oh, it's a rear wind. Okay, never mind. I can't show you on this one, but okay. So meanwhile, let's have a look at BRITS. Okay, so the Cerberus is in pretty mediocre. Mediocre, that's how you say it in French. Health. General Pa is perfectly okay, and Dragflake is kind of okay still. I think they all have their repairs, so it's gonna be very hard for AZIZ team to come back in this match. AZIZ team is not very lucky, because the first match they played, they got a disconnection, and as you maybe know, we can't we can't stop the match for a disconnection. It would be probably used at some point by bad teams. Hopefully we have mostly very, very fair play teams, but you never know. Maybe someday, sometime, one team will just, decide to, once in a bad situation, just unplug internet or something. We can't allow that to be used, so we decided with the other judges that, well, disconnection is unfortunately not our problem. And AZIZ disconnected, one of them disconnected last game, so they lost. I'm not saying it's because they disconnected, but it surely didn't give them all the chances they could have. So yeah, pretty hard match here for AZIZ. And it's BRITS' first match of the tournament, so let's have a look at their group. It's Group C. Yeah, for the time being, Das Team 2, so if I'm not wrong, Steel Sandwiches a team is first, BT is second, 1 loss versus Das and 1 win versus AZIZ, and BRITS has no points. Maybe taking their first points here. Oh, bummer. So I'm gonna have to...
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
Sorry for that. Come on, turn. Little turtle. Turn. Battle dead slow. Let's get back to action. So, where are they? Come on. That's the problem where you when you are streaming and judging at the same time. You forget things. Oh. Yeah, there they are. Hopefully they shot. I could hear them shooting and from where it was coming. So, Genovefo is now in a very, very bad situation. He has repaired and he's probably gonna sink at some point. I really don't know if they have those, you know, those extra pumps and pump inventor, things like that. If they do, they may still do a lot of damage before sinking. We've seen that in a few matches. It works pretty well. And they're concentrating fire on General Pa. Why is Kameta leaving? That's awkward. He's in really good shape, and he's leaving. Oh, no, my bad. Okay, he just, you know, he's just letting Genovo finish him off. Problem is, yeah, General Pa is now able to turn, and he'll be able to protect his bad side. I've been practicing my my moving camera skills. I don't know if you've noticed. I'm sure a few less people are now seasick because of it. I'm sure a lot of you are still annoyed by it, but well, no other choice. It was me or nothing tonight. Okay, so now Kameta is isolated, and oh, he's going down. Geno is completely sunk now. And let's have a look at the hour. 21 minutes to go. Okay. Let's remind them. So Kameta is now completely alone. I'm really not sure he'll be able to do something about that. He may try and sing General Pa, but General Pa is back on his good side. So, yeah, at that point, I would have stayed. Oh, and that's bad. Front mast down. He'll get even slower now. 70% sails because of that. And you can see he took a few shots in the sails. Oh, those hits are really high. That's odd. This would mean that at some point BRITS fired at his sails. So Brits are going for the 500 points here. They want maximum points, and they're, well, this makes sense. I wonder if he's not repairing his sails. Yes, he is. He is repairing his sails. Small indications for those of you who don't play or who don't know. When sails are not in you know, when they are in moving in certain positions, when you repair sails, there's a slight bug when you'll see the sails just, you know, flicker for a second. Before even getting 1% or those holes to start and be, you know, repaired. Before that, you'll just see a little flicker. That's an indication, a good indication of sail repairs that just, you know, were just used. So I use that a lot when I'm PvPing, open world PvPing. It's oh, General Paz on fire. Look at that. Yeah, eating and sorry for the breathing. Yeah, people tend to tell me I breathe a lot heavily. I don't know why. Maybe because I have this mic in my nose or something. I don't know. Okay, so they're just taking their time. They have more than 15 minutes still, so no problem. They're gonna try and sink that without getting sunk, I guess. General Pa is repairing and then sailing away. He's gonna turn back at some point. Yeah, he is turning back, that's it. By the time he'll be on target, the repair will be fully made, so good plan. I think you'll all be able to acknowledge the fact that the AZIZ is gonna lose at that point, but the question is he gonna be able to sink anyone before sinking himself?
Message received.
And General Pa is coming back.
Riki left your channel and switched to waiting room on the server.
No, I wasn't eating peanuts. I was probably just drinking or something. I don't eat during streams, but yeah, again, I'm sorry if I do some kind of noise sometimes. I'm not a streamer, in fact. I hate streaming. I just stream because, well, nobody's here. Nobody's available, or other streamers are busy at the time. So normally we have one judge and one streamer, and I'm organizing and judging. Normally I'm not a streamer. I wasn't even in the tournament program page uh, classed as a streamer. I just added myself today because I have so many matches I had to stream. So, you know, people have real life things to do, so we manage in another way. But yeah, it's good to tell me if I breathe too much in the mic. That way I'm able to try and correct that. But I don't eat peanuts. So this is calm now. I don't know if you've noticed. They're just slowly killing him. He's almost in the wind, unable to escape. And he is sinking now. You can see it. He's taking on water. Slowly yet for now, but he is. No, I didn't tell you to take I said the total contrary. I said people have lives, and it's life always goes, you know, before the rest. So it's good. It's good that streamers also are able to, you know, do their stuff. That's what I meant. You know, I don't say things like that. I know you're joking. Oops. Is he gonna try and board? That would be unexpected. It could enable him to get one kill. The out of nowhere kill. That's how I call it. But I'm not sure he'll be able to stop that boat. Where's the wind? Let me have a look. No, he's not. Oh. Maybe if he pushes the rear of this ship, of the drag flag ship, he could maybe put him in the wind, but I'm not sure he will be able to. He's almost down, then. Look at that. In 10 seconds he'll be down. And 10 minutes remaining. Oops. And over. Brits win. There you go. Well, it was we're gonna have a no, we're not. In fact, we're not gonna jump in next. In this.
BRITS General has joined your
Hey.
channel lobby
Hey,
chat
General.
on the server.
Hello, everybody.
Yep. We're probably not gonna make after match debriefing because unfortunately there's another match waiting, and I'm not totally sure we have a judge for it. So we're gonna have to move things a bit and try and figure out something, if it's okay with you
Okay.
guys.
So, what's the after-match briefing? I had no idea that something like this exists.
Sometimes we do that. We just hop in Teams, TeamSpeak, and just ask them if they everything went as planned and
Okay.
things like that. But yeah, it was a good game. You
BRITS Drake
Thank you.
Flake joined
You-
your
you
channel
mostly,
lobby 2 on the server.
handled the thing from A to Z, though Aziz did fight back quite well at the start, but then it
Augustus
seems you
Charles
snowballed
Hovercamp joined your channel lobby
and just
2 on the
finished them off
server.
one by one.
Yeah. Well, in my mind, it's all about crew builds. So,
Yeah.
the way you run your boats. Okay. I'll be here AFK. Poke me if
Okay.
there's anything else.
Well, thanks a lot.
You switched
Hey
to
Aziz
channel
team,
team 4
I'm
on the
on
server.
the stream at the moment. We won't be able to do an after-match briefing because there's another match coming, but I wanted to thank you guys for this match, and maybe
Thank you, Kyle, for
we-
cooperation. Thank you.
and yeah,
Thank
it
you,
was nice.
Kyle.
It was nice. The beginning of the match was really nice, and then Brits snowballed and killed one of you, and then it started being very very hard for you guys, and it just went bad at the end. But I love the way you fight at start. Yeah. but yeah, it was nice, and don't forget to open the light, Aziz.
Okay.
See you.
Good luck.